Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hell, you watching this on YouTube right now or listening to it or whatever the case is because I'm promoting myself. I am promoting myself at all times because I want to achieve greater things in life. So I created this podcast to help out all the basketball players coming into this world, all the ones who want to learn about the overseas pro, learn what the mindset is like, learn what a normal person goes through, to build a bridge of understanding to let you know that, hey, you're only going to get to see all the pros, the people in the limelight, the no-chill gills, the podcast P. You're seeing the people at the highest level from their perspective. What about the guys on your level? They are I wouldn't say the anomalies, but they're the 1%ers. What about the 99%? The 99% of people that's actually going to play overseas. The salaries you make, how you get on, what you got to do to have a good, long career. 99% of people are not going to make it to where Jabari Parker is playing in the EuroLeague. That's just facts. Game ain't just like that. Well, is it possible? Of course it's possible. Anything's possible. Is it likely? Is it probable? Probably not. There's nothing wrong with that. What can you do to further your career at the level of where you're at? Because, like I said in the beginning, this is just a job. But it can be a very good job, a very lucrative job. Sometimes you could just be get you a steady salary or get you work to a point to where you're making very good money until a great opportunity comes, because it really only takes 1 or 2 good contracts to change your whole life, and you've made more money in your first 6-7 years in one contract than you've made from all those years previous. Sometimes it's just waiting it out. I talked about this I don't even know how many episodes back, about one guy. He was in Europe for probably 10-12 years. One season, his team played well, they won the championship, they got invited to a EuroLeague they got to play against the EuroLeague because this was in Europe. I guess their team got moved up. Normally they always get, when lower teams get moved up to play against like Euro Cup teams and EuroLeague teams, they normally get thrashed, they normally get demolished. However, this just took that one time. Their team beat a EuroLeague team. This player, I can't remember his name, he went crazy, did well. He got signed for a EuroLeague team. Contract was like $250,000. Changed his whole life. Previously, before that, he averaged probably about $3,000 $3,000 to $5,000 a month per contract, 10-12 years. That's a fairly decent player. If you can average $3,000 to $5,000 for your entire career, you were a pretty decent basketball player. You was able to make a pretty decent living from what you're doing. And then it just took that one moment, boom, signed for 2 years in EuroLeague, $250 a year. Now you just went from 10 to 12 years. If you add that up, if you just average the base average of let's just say 4,000 for 8 months average. Not let's just be 8 months average. That's what, 4 times 8, that's 32. 32 times 10. What is that? 320,000 over 10 years. Over 10 years. And then one season, you get 250. For two years, 250 each year. So in 2 years, you go from, and when you do 320, you got to realize you're still living, and that's 8 months out of the year. So the other months, if you're not playing and you're not earning money, you're spending through all that. So this is like with living expenses. I'm not counting all that. I'm just counting gross or money made, not what you got to use and spend and live off of. Because $4,000 a month is a good job. You're definitely not rich, and you're barely still, the way inflation and everything's going up, you're not living no crazy lifestyle unless you're just no kids, don't have no other bills. You live at home with your parents still, or relatives, or your rent. There's a lot of factors to earn a lot from that type of money. And if you're 10 years, you're probably then grew up, had kids. whatever, whatever. And then in 1 year, you sign for 200, 250, 2 years, 500, $500,000, get one contract, 800,000. Though that's possible because you survived long enough to be able to get that. At all times, something can happen. That's why you got to be constantly promoting yourself. You got to use these social medias. You got to use IG. One of my teammates right now, he just been posting his. He been hanging out with us a lot, and he been seeing us on our content creation journey and making content and doing this and constantly posting our film and stuff. And he posted one of his film. And since we've been in the playoffs, he's been talking to different agents. He has been talking to like mad people have been hitting him up from Japan, from Middle East. All these people have just been constantly contacting. Why? He's putting his film, he's putting himself out there, he's representing himself. No one will work harder on your career than you will be, than you will. You are your biggest agent, you are your biggest promoter, you are your stylist, you are everything. The further you want to get in this game, it really depends on what you're willing to do. You can't wait for an agent to make you film. You can't wait for someone to make you highlights. You can't wait to promote yourself. You have to be constant. Oh, I don't like to really post that much. Get over that. What you want to do, you have to use every single thing at your disposal to be able to move further in this game. To get something. Hey, son, I know some guys who signed in Japan and they was on the, like their team in the FIBA was terrible. They was getting beat by 30, 40, 50. But guess what? You watch his highlights, you couldn't tell. All you seen was FIBA stage and somebody going crazy. All you see is playoff basketball and somebody going crazy. And what do you know? Boom. Sign, go to a top league or a pretty good country, or go to like Japan. I think he ended up going to Japan, having an amazing career, amazing season, signed him again, won a championship, got picked up to go to another big name team in Uruguay, won a championship again, all because he just kept promoting himself. And I said, hey bro, who's your, I had to hit him up. Hey bro, who's your agent? Who hit you up? How you know what I mean? I'm trying to get to Japan too. He was like, bro, I just pretty much got on by myself because I just kept posting my film on Instagram, and somebody saw it and hit me up, and I just got the deal. Don't sleep on posting yourself. Don't sleep on making your film and posting it on IG. Go game for game. Post everything. Post all the time. Even though people don't hit that like button, they're watching. Even though it may say 200-300 views, they're watching. We're in the era now where people just like to look and creep and don't say nothing and just watch from the side and don't like to talk and just stuff, but they watching. I'm not going to hit the like button, but I'm going to watch it. I ain't going to say nothing, but I'm going to watch it. It's just the era we in. So I'm saying all that because there's so much opportunities in just promoting yourself. And I guarantee you'll see a dramatic difference in you promoting yourself than the times that you don't promote yourself. Like, yes, you can have a good agent and good opportunities, and things will happen the more you're in the game and long enough. But let that be because you actively took in the steps to allow yourself to be successful. That's what Instagram and social media is pretty much really all for. It's all marketing and showing yourself and promoting yourself so you can get better opportunities in life. Why not use it at your disposal? Especially as pro basketball players, you have to use that. That is your best friend. Social media right now is your best friend. Not because you get to see old girl and you see some cakes or whatever and all this debauchery, but it's a place for where you can progress in life. You can actually grow from here and put yourself in a better position in life. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys if I was not trying to put myself in a better position for life. All this adds to me putting myself in a better position for life, for me, for my daughter, for my opportunity, for my life. All these things add up. Why would you not want to put yourself in a better position? You have a free tool that you can use. It just shows you the power of social media and what it can do for you and how it can change your life if you just understand, I have to promote, I have to post, I have to put these things out here in order to be able to get a better opportunity. To be able to get a better opportunity. Moving on, man. Moving on. I ain't going to stay on that too long. I'm making a movie. Over this whole... But if you guys go on my channel, Look up Path to the Finals. Path to the Finals. I made a documentary. It wasn't really a documentary. It was just like a bunch of vlogs that I just decided to put together. I never finished it. I'm going to say that. I never finished the documentary or the vlog. I went game for game of the finals in 2022. I made it to the finals, and I went game for game. And I pretty much vlogged each game, and it kind of made like this long series. I went game for game, then I did game 3 and 4 together, and I never finished game 5 and 6 where we won the last 2 to win the championship. You ask me why? Life hit, I never finished it, but Path to the Finals. I made like 4 or 5 vlog series of that if you guys want to check that out. Path to the Finals. That gave me an idea to say, you know what is going on right now this season, because we have I have the same sensation of what's going on now towards the end of the season. And I said, you know what, I have to document this. So I'm trying to make the first, I'm not going to say the first because I know there's other overseas basketball documentaries and movies and people who have put it out there, but I'm trying to make something no one's ever seen before. It's basically going to be in the Last Dance format. It's going to be kind of like the Last Dance, but it's strictly the playoff run because there's just so much craziness that's happened this entire season, and it just feels right. Instead of making each vlog for vlog, I'm making just one whole playoff run from start to finish, from the beginning of the playoffs to the last game, to ultimately getting to the championship, the final. Of course, that is the whole concept of the movie, is making it to the finals and winning the finals. We are in great position right now. It's day for day, hour for hour, step for step. But I'm just saying, I'm making a movie of the journey of what's going on this playoff run. What's going on this playoff run. So I just want you guys to be ready for that. I don't know when it's going to drop. I don't know when it's going to come out. All I know is on the ATP network, there is going to be a movie. And I want you guys to be ready for that. I'm putting all I am. It's the first time I ever made a movie. I never in my life will ever think that, you know what, I'm going to make a movie. But guess what? We're on the network. So you know what?
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.